Good morning, U.S. Capitol. Where is everybody? What's up, everybody?
Say hello.
Woo, woo, woo.
You just made it.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. If you're up and on this live, you're out here with the early birds, getting the worms of extending eviction moratoriums.
If we sound a little giddy and laughing at our own jokes, it's because we're a little tired. But
we've been up all night. We're out here. This is Representative Jimmy Gomez, California.
34th District.
We've got reps, we've got organizers, we've got people here all over the place, and we held it down.
So Corey was, she held it down for 3 nights. Couldn't sleep because they don't let you lay down on the steps.
Yes.
So we tagged in and held it down for Corey and continued her work. And all these folks here made it through the night. No zombies. We're going to make sure that we get the eviction moratorium extended. But every time we stay one more night, the more attention we bring to people's plight. And you know what? This is nothing compared to what people have to do on the streets. So thank you all for just being here and holding up our values that everybody deserves a place to live and a shelter to call home.
So, amen. So here we are. Good morning. And so here's the message of the day. Joe Biden.
I didn't mention the birds.
Okay, the birds are coming out now. So the message of the day is the White House needs to get its act together and extend the eviction moratorium. We do not want to hear the excuses about what will the court do, etc. The administration had no problem with what their authorities were when they decided to authorize military strikes without congressional authorization and informing Congress earlier this year. There doesn't seem to be a lot of concern. And in fact, they're using and citing some of the same areas of law to extend some of the Trump-era refugee border restrictions. So I'm sure they can find it in their authority to challenge the eviction moratorium expiring. I believe if it's not the CDC, maybe we can dig into our little executive action authority here. But we think that he can do it. I mean, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, has said that he can do it. So really, I think this is coming down to political will. Is the administration willing to challenge it? Or are we going to roll over and allow 1 in 6 renters in this country to be at risk of eviction? Doesn't sound like a good idea to me. As well as a systemic risk, as well as catastrophic, materially, economically, politically, just all of it. Emotionally, mentally, we can't be allowing for this. So shout out to all, look at this, shout out to the thousands of people out here. Someone said, I'm drinking Sprite and eating McDonald's right now. Why am I here? It's because it's 6 a.m. And it's either 6 a.m. because you woke up or 6 a.m. because you stayed up. Okay,
yeah,
so
6 a.m. crew.
You're the 6 a.m. because you stayed up crew. So we stayed up too. Thank you so much. And again, all these folks, here's the deal. You want to stay at the Capitol, you're not allowed to lay down. So all of these folks were here sitting up the whole entire night, calling attention, holding it down, because we see these waves. And like during the day, way more people come, but to have people hold it down overnight is just a next level thing. So thank you. Shout out to you all. Thank you all so much for doing that. And we're going to keep doing this because, listen, some folks may want to go on vacation. We're here to prevent eviction. That's what we're here to do. Right. We're here to do our job. Jimmy Gomez flew in from California. So listen, members are coming back to take this vote. That's right. So we need to keep it. We need to make sure that we're doing that. And we're not going to allow these myths about people on the brink of eviction to perpetuate. First of all, there's $46 billion in rental assistance that has been authorized. Only $3 billion has been released by states and local municipalities. That includes Governor Cuomo, for which there wasn't a dollar that was released until about June. So, I mean, we cannot be kicking people out of their homes when the money that is authorized to pay back rent hasn't gone out, hasn't been released. And so we need to extend the moratorium. We need to stop engaging in this idea. Remember, there isn't a single, when people say, oh, why don't these folks get a job? There isn't a single state in the United States where you can pay rent on a minimum wage job. People do have jobs. How are you going to pay first, last, and security on $7.25 an hour? You can't. And so this just goes to show how much of how systemic this is. The Delta variant is on the rise. Communities that are most on the brink of eviction are also struggling the most in getting vaccinated, getting access to the vaccine. And that's not just due to misinformation, disinformation, but it's because a lot of people just don't believe that the vaccine will be free. And that's how it just speaks to the impact that our for-profit health system has on people. I mean, I know when I wasn't insured, I wouldn't go to the doctor for nothing because I didn't want to be having huge bills that were thousands of dollars. So anyways, we're out here in the Capitol camping out. Thank you all so much. And remember, the mantra of the day is that Biden needs to extend the eviction moratorium. This whole excuse about the Supreme Court, the Kavanaugh opinion was predicated on emergency rental assistance funds going out. They haven't gone out. So what we don't want to hear about why folks' hands are tied, trust me, when the executive wants to use and extend his authority, they do it. And so this is really about political will.
And it was based before the last surge.
That's right.
We have the Delta variant that is infecting more people. You're definitely having more people die who are unvaccinated. So this is a serious issue, not just about keeping people in their homes, but making sure that they don't get coronavirus if they get kicked out.
That's right.
So this is a life and death issue, and we're going to keep pushing. Everybody should keep pushing. And all these folks stay the night and are holding it down. So thank you guys so much for doing that.
Totally. Thank you all so much. Here we are. Good morning. Rise and shine.
Good morning.
Yo, U.S. Senate, rise and shine. We'll see you. Bye-bye, everyone.